What's up, everyone? Here to do my impressions of the series Kingdom. And man, I must say, this series kind of took me by surprise. I know it's been gaining a little bit of popularity on the internet because they're releasing a lot of chapters because they're behind on the Raws with translating them. And I have to say, this is already one of like my favorite series that I've read so far. I'm completely caught up with it at the moment. And what made me decide to check it out was I was just noticing a lot of people were making videos about it. So I was like, you know what, let me just pick this up. And it took me a while just because there's a lot of dialogue in this series. Like, it's very dialogue heavy, but it's very important dialogue too as well. Like, this is very strategical. But anyways, if you aren't reading Kingdom, you need to be. It's pretty good. But I'm just gonna say a few things that if you don't like things like this, then you probably won't want to read it. So if you don't like historical stories or stories that like have to do with real history, and also if you don't like things that are somewhat realistic, there are a few fantasy elements, obviously, and there are humans like exceeding their limits, but it's not like overly or you don't have like overly overpowered characters or like special abilities or anything like that. So if you're only into things where there are abilities, then you probably won't like it either. But anyways, this series, man, it is really good. Like, there are just so many ups and downs, and you just see the hypocrisy of things going on in the government. Then you also see like things that are going on in the battlefield, and just just the political struggles, like in general, just they're really well done. Then you have Shin, the main character, and just his rise to becoming a commander, a general. I mean, he's not at the moment, obviously, if you're caught up with the series, but just watching him literally come from like a servant to where he is now, where I'm currently at, caught up, it is just truly like mind boggling to just know where he came from and just seeing his rise. And also, I think it's really cool how, like a lot of other series, you feel attached to some of the enemies and like you feel bad for them. Like, I don't know, another example I guess would be of a series like Hajime no Ippo, I guess, where you're facing somebody and they're the enemy, but like when you read it, you kind of feel bad for them because you know a little bit of their story and why they're there, and it's just really interesting. And it's cool because, in my opinion, a well written story, you not only like the protagonist, you like the antagonist as well. So yeah, I just think it's really well written. If you're not reading it, you definitely need to. But now I'm gonna get into a little more of the spoiler things. So, what's currently going on right now? Oh my gosh, this arc, it's really well done. I really like it, just because I kind of saw it like coming. Other countries eventually, like especially Zao or the Ribiku, invading the Quinn, but no way did I see a battle of this scale happening so fast in the series. And it's just truly like amazing how it's been done so far. And I like how you really don't know if a general may die or not. Like, the author, obviously we haven't had like that many like huge deaths, but in my opinion, it gives off this feeling where like you don't know if somebody's gonna die. An example would be the Duke. Like, I finally thought that Ribiku was gonna die. Like, I mean, I didn't think he was gonna die, but I thought that Duke was gonna at least like graze him or do something to him, but obviously that didn't happen. But I just really like how this series is written, and just how we're seeing the slow development of Shin and as well as Sei in the palace, and just like watching them both go through their struggles. And then now that we have 10 on the battlefield, it's just I really like what's going on in this arc right now. And when this happened, it just made me either think one or two things: either this series will be over pretty soon, which I highly, highly doubt that, just because we clearly need to see Shin's complete rise to being a general and probably seeing him as a general. But either that, or this series has a hell of a lot of potential just because something this big is happening within the series. So I'm just wondering like how much more epic it can get, just because anytime I think that like, oh, things can't really get like too interesting from now on, like they pick up a lot always. But anyways, if you do read Kingdom, let me know what you think. If you have any questions about why you should read Kingdom anymore, just let me know. But anyways, either way, let me know what you guys think if you do read this series, and have a good one.